There was a rotted piece of wood at the base of the banister on the back porch where the main support beam met the ground. That's where we kept the back door key. The last one leaving in the morning would lock the door and hide the key inside a hollowed out piece of the wood. Looking back, I guess you could call it a ritual of sorts. That's just what we did, for years. I remember clear as glass the last time I ever put it there. It poured hard the night before and everything was soaked. It was the day I left for good. I didn't do it to hurt them, and I know the things they did were not done to hurt me on purpose. But there was more than enough hurt to go around. My whole life, with rare exception, I've been surrounded by broken people. People not quite right. People who for one reason or another couldn't seem to get out of their own way. People trying to come to terms with the hand that they were dealt in life. Trying to stay one step ahead of ending up on the wrong side of a eulogy, with varying degrees of success. Maybe this is where my predilection to try and fix things comes from. Or maybe it's some form of twisted beauty that I've come to identify with. Or maybe it has nothing to do with any of this at all. I'm not really sure. Still trying to figure this one out. To this day, though, I've never been back. The house, the porch, the banister, the back door, the rotted piece of wood, the key, and they are all gone.
There's a house in the Central Valley, near a forest where Fort once stood. One tremolo morning I ran so hard I left that house for good. Our mama never let her guard down. Daddy wouldn't let her breathe. In the middle of a tidal wave that hit the shore and would not recede. Someone once sang, if you leave, take care. There's a wild world waiting for you out there, and people on a highway with a ride to give, and choices you must make to live. I did my time in Brooklyn with the end of the line brigade. I sang the chorus with all of them of the Last Chance Serenade. But Mama never let her guard down. Daddy wouldn't let her breathe. Me in the middle of a tidal wave that hit the shore and would not recede. Someone once sang, if you leave, take care. There's a wild world waiting for you out there, and people on a highway with a ride to give, and choices you must make to live. My friends out here in Silver Lake, they all know my name. They scream at me from their balconies as if I'm still the same. But Mama never let her guard down. Daddy wouldn't let her breathe. Of a tidal wave that hit the shore and would not recede. Someone once sang, if you leave, take care. There's a wild world waiting for you out there, and people on a highway with a backyards of regrets, in my memories of the Central Valley, and of a house I ain't been back to yet, a house I ain't been back to yet, a house I ain't been back to yet, a house I ain't been back to yet.